YouTube live. Happy Thursday. I hope everyone is having a great day. I had my mum over to help me this morning, which was lovely. I'm doing some tax things, which was great. And I've even managed to make a card this morning. So I got notifications popping up and I really want to flick them away. But if I do that, I may just lose you for a second, so I won't. So hello and welcome. My name is Ellen Woodbridge. I am an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator here in Australia. So as I was saying, I've already made a card this morning. I used watercolor melon and I'm going to film that video later today, and that is going to be released on the 20th. So that's Saturday morning, I think. Hey Margine, hey Sheila, who else do we have? I know we have Nicole and Sharon and Donna. Donna, is Dawn with you today? I hope so. So today I'm continuing, and I didn't grab the cards again. Silly me. I shall grab them down. So I have been having fun with... are my arms long enough? Hey Margaret, how are you? I've been having fun with the Perennial Lavender Suite. Sorry, I was going to say something else. The Perennial Lavender Suite. But today I just want to try and stick to stamping only and use the Painted Lavender stamp set because I've been having fun with the Designer Series paper. So this is one card that I made. This is a Z-fold card, and this was made on Tuesday. So that Z-fold was last Thursday. This was my Tuesday video along with a lovely Mother's Day card. So I've been having fun with the Designer Series paper, but I don't feel as though I have been very kind to the stamp set. So that's what I'm thinking we are going to be using today. I did promise that to you guys on Tuesday, that was my plan. Sorry, if I don't get this back, I've got containers everywhere. Yes, Lisa, I love this suite as well. But after today's video, I will be giving it a bit of a rest. And we will be moving on. I have designed all my cards for my All About Celebration class. So you've just got a few days to sign up for the in-person class or for cards at home. And I will have the videos and the project sheet available to purchase for $10. Hello, Paige. I will have that. Oh, sorry, Jane. Page. I'm so sorry, Jane. Mid-thought and saying hello. I shouldn't do that. So the tutorial videos and the project sheet will also be available. So that's $10 and you get access to me making the cards, and you get a project sheet with everything that I used and where you can find them in the catalogue. Thank you, Margaret, for making that right. I truly appreciate that. So I think hello, Michelle from snowy Nebraska. I was talking to some friends earlier. One was in Canada and it's dinner time for her, and she has had, oh, thank you, Donna. They are a bit sparkly. They're fresh freesia. And she has had 18 inches of snow today. So they are just hunkering down at home. They were having something hot and yummy for dinner. She never told me. She just said dinner was in the oven. So how remiss of me to ask what they were cooking. But anyway, I hear it's very good stew weather over there. But anyway, let's turn around, start playing with Painted Lavender. I don't know that I'm going to do anything revolutionary with it, but I'm going to show you how I'm going to play with it, and hopefully that helps. it is a lot of snow, Michelle. I did agree. Okay, so let's flip around. Does anyone have any crafty plans on the weekend? I plan on getting some videos done and things like that. And I also, tomorrow, I have my husband's birthday and he is a big number. So, yes, but I also do have a class on Sunday. Sorry, my scraps are just there in the corner. Whoa. Way too far. Got my cord there. How's that? That's good. That's actually quite good. I will take that. Thank you very much. Okay, stamp set. I will go get the light. And Owen is playing an old video game. So he has kindly closed my door because he cannot use headphones to play the game, which is a bit annoying for him, not for us. A little bit annoying for us, but anyway. Okay, so hopefully I'm zoomed in enough that you will be able to see everything that we are doing. Okay, did I get everyone here? I think I did. Oh, sorry, Joanna, you were in as well. I did miss you way up the top. Now, I have used this stamp before, and silly me, didn't realise that these two stamps go together. So this is where I'm going to start today, and I'm just going to be using some basic white cardstock, and I am on a little bit of a time crunch. I do have a telephone meeting at 1:15, so yes, that's where I'm at today, just so if I'm running close to time, you girls can go, Ellen, hurry up, and I will. Okay. And I have, no, not this stem, that goes with these ones that I do plan on using, but I want the single stem. Okay, so that can go up there. Let's pop these on some blocks. You didn't know what, Lisa? What did I say that was so revolutionary? Oh, you didn't know about those? No, neither did I. I'm happy to share my lack of learning with you girls. I know, I just went, oh my God, seriously? I think, and I can grab this card and I will show you the difference. So this was the card we did last Thursday, and that is what we did. And what I ended up doing, one, because when I die cut it, it was off a little bit, but I did end up using my blending brush over it just to add in a bit more color, where this second layer is going to fill in those gaps. Duh. Oh dear, we do learn things. I know, Margine. I know, happy to share and care. Okay, so I'm thinking, do we go Highland Heather Fresh Freesia? And remembering we do have this one as well. Highland Heather Fresh Freesia or Gorgeous Grape Highland Heather? Okay, so I can grab out Fresh Freesia. I can, where are you, Highland Heather? Oh, Highland Heather. Look at the end of it. It looks blue. No wonder why I flip by it all the time. I did that in last week's, on Tuesday's video, because the labels look identical. But the colours, I can guarantee you, are definitely different. Now, I need to work out a green. Now, I had garden green out on my desk before, and I think I'll just steal that. Gorgeous Grape Highland Heather. Okay, I'll put the Fresh Freesia aside because I have to do something with it because of my nails. But I want to start with our greenery first. Okay, that's 2 votes. Margine and Donna are definitely on the same wavelength. Now, I'm just kind of starting in the bottom. Now, if I need to trim this panel, that was really bad rocking, but it worked out fine. Not the most solid image. I may need to re-ink that because it's a color I'm using in my other video that I'm doing, but I will close it. I am just thinking of doing one single lavender, but I may stamp off the gorgeous grape. Oh, you 3. Okay, wow. Hey, Bev. Hey, Ida. We're just choosing colours and everyone is in agreement. Oh, that's a Highland Heather. That is not what I wanted. Do you know what? I'm just going to do it and then we'll put in our detail with the gorgeous grape. Oh, that's nice. That is a really nice height. I actually like that. So this isn't what I was planning. I was planning on doing our larger layer in gorgeous grape, but we're not going to do it. So I do wonder how it will turn out in the opposite way. So what I'm doing, as you can see here, I've got exactly the same here, and I do have these gaps that I'm hoping so I filled in the gaps, but I am kind of thinking, do I do another one lower and invert the colors? Because I can do that. Let me just give these a rough. Okay, this one doesn't matter because it's just going into the gorgeous grape. I'm just getting off as much ink as what I can off that one. So that one's Highland Heather. So that one and that one go together, and these two are going to go together. Hey, Margaret, how are you? All the Margarets are here. Congratulations. Love it when all my same people are here. We've got a couple of Donnas. We've got a couple of Margarets. I love it. Welcome, welcome. We are stamping today. I feel like I've been playing with a lot of designer series paper recently. So I wanted... Sorry, guys. I've just got to be quiet here. Okay. That will do. That wasn't perfect on my second stamping where I missed it, but definitely close enough. So we're just going to get like 2 varieties of our lavender here, which is going to look absolutely gorgeous. Okay. Kind of want to stamp it off a bit on both sides. Oh, I don't know which I prefer. Look, they're both awesome, but I really don't know which I prefer. Now, I'm going to need a post-it note because, and this is a really cute little post-it note, left dates. Okay, apparently I needed to ask Lavender about some dates. But what I want to mask off is the bottom. Helps if I use a sticky end, guys. I just want to mask off the bottom of this. So then our stem, where's my garden green ink? Just so my stem is the same height as this. So having a little pack of post-it notes or a big pack, whatever you've got, is great just to have at hand. I don't use them all the time, but they are very useful. So what I want to do, I can see through the post-it note here. I just want to have this fairly even. So you can see they're both in the right spot, and that connects up perfectly. So it is shorter, but we've used exactly the same stem, masked off that from going in. I'm really, really happy with how this is looking so far. I'm going to be opening and closing. I know it was a on stage or convention gift from my downline. It's the cutest little box. I do remember this designer series paper, and they just sit in so cute. She did a beautiful job, and yeah, just with a little bit of Velcro, and that was one of our tab punches, and it just sits in my box of blocks actually. So let's just close this up. Now, I think I'm definitely going to have to pull in our Perennial Postage sentiments. Like, you know, we may not be using the designer series paper, but we can use the matching stamp sets. So let's grab that down. Oh, that's great. Oh, nice, Sharon. You should enjoy that. So, what type of card? I'm going to see if I can't thank you enough fits there. So what I kind of want is for it to nestle in here. Which it does. Do you know what? I want to use one of my big blocks, because then I can line it up a lot better. Oh, it is. Even though I had the best laid plans last weekend in making things, I still had a lovely time. Now, colour. I'm actually thinking of using our Highland Heather, because the Gorgeous Grape is definitely overtaking just a little bit, but because I don't know how this stamp is orientated, I would like to play with it on this piece of paper. It's actually pretty straight. Okay, so I've just got to channel straightness and see how we go. I'm pretty happy with that. And do you know what? It doesn't need trimming down. That is a card front. I'm happy with that card. Of course, what I am going to do, because it does just need a little something else, I am going to bring out these are our purple fine shimmer gems. Okay, don't want to slide out. There we go. A fine purple shimmer gems, and just 3. I just want 3, not too many, just 3. And I'm thinking I may like to use the Highland Heather. I am going to use both of you, but can you just play nicely, please? And then just grab a little one. Thinking that's enough. So I haven't put on a card base yet, but I'm really happy with that card front. Nice, clean, simple. Are we happy? Oh, congratulations, Donna. So I'll work out what I'm putting this on. Even a crumb cake base would look amazing for this, but I am going to put it somewhere safe, because I'd personally like to keep it nice and clean. So I do have one. This is all I've got left of my white card bases. Does that tell you how much I've been using them recently? Because I swear I cut like 12 or something like that with you. Now for this one, I want to use these two go together, but with this one, what I would do is stamp it once and then like offset it and then stamp it again, and put these in the background so they're popping out. Shall we use some shaded spruce, or shall we use, no, I need to clean the stamps I've already used. Clean these. And do you know what? I know I've already put embellishments on this, but embossing this whole piece would actually look really good. You love this for simplicity. Thank you. I can go simple sometimes. Okay, just wiping the excess ink off of all of these, and then I'll give them a little clean with, just pop that over there, a little clean with my stamped chamois. I do prefer with my red rubber to use my Stampin' Scrub, but while I'm using a mix and the photo polymer, I don't need to clean with the Stampin' Scrub. This is where we're at. Hello, Miss Cindy. Oh, you got lost on the way here. Well, I'm glad you found us, and you've missed the first card front, Cindy. That's how quick I am today. Super duper quick. Okay, they are nice and clean. I want to put them away because that's what we do so we don't lose stamps and we have enough blocks. She says from experience. Okay. So, loving all the purple hearts. Thank you. You must know it's my favorite color. Like, you know, I'm not wearing purple on my wrist at the moment at all. I kind of got a bit of a belated Christmas present. I started reacting to the silicone in my Apple Watch band. So my darling husband said, buy another one. So I bought a pretty stone one. So I'm not sure if they're real stones. They are cold when I put them on, but you know, not super duper cold. But yeah, it's pretty all the same. Okay, so I need this. Oh, no, that has ink on it somewhere. Okay, I need this. I want this. So I'm going to need a block this size. That works. Nice. And I'll need this, which goes on one of these blocks. Perfect. Put that one away for the moment. And crap everywhere as normal. But we've got to, I just feel I need to do the cleanup in my head, otherwise nothing works. So it's, sometimes I don't need to, but today, because I'm doing so much stamping, I really feel I need to. Right, so this is where I want to go. So I do have a bit of a sore forearm at the moment. What are the stars? Oh, you mean she got lost in the galaxy, right? Shaded spruce. Kind of having a love affair with shaded spruce at the moment. It's a colour that I never would have been my go-to green, but it's growing on me at the moment. Do you guys ever have colours like that that just grow on you? Okay, that can go there. Right, nice. Happy with that. Then I think I want to do some stamping off. Okay, so I've just got my scrap paper beside me that I use for pretty much everything. So do just want to do a sizing test here. Yeah, I do want the stem as well. Okay, I want, oh dear, I do want these sprigs to stick out from the bunch. So I kind of want to go there. So you can see tonally we're different, but we're the same. Kind of go here. Well, that one goes all the way. And then stamping off, and I think one of these is going to be a lot darker. So I have that. So all my greenery is done, and we're going to need like a sentiment down here or something. I will close this. Hey Bev, hang on Bev, were you here before or did you just sneak in? I swear you were here before. Yes, you were. Right, fine, no problems. Sorry, going crazy here. Now, I'm stamping this like twice. So I'm kind of going this way and then going like that way. So it's kind of straight, but it's offset. I think I'm going Highland Heather Fresh Freesia, which means I want to stamp with Fresh Freesia first. And then I'm going in with Highland Heather. So we're still using both our colour combos, but just on different projects. Okay, so I've just rubbed this on my hand to make it slightly cloudy. You can do this with an eraser. You can clean it really well in the Stampin' Scrub. It just helps the ink adhere and not pool on the stamped image. If you've ever had problems with pooling, I do suggest you try the hand method. A pair of jeans can also help. Oh my word, that was actually pretty not good. I missed a whole section, but that's okay. And that's actually looking, even though there's a bit of lap over, I'm kind of, oh, I've picked up some of that ink. My collapsing chair has returned. Not fun. Hello, Ali. Welcome, welcome. Okay. So, not sure why I picked up Shaded Spruce ink, because I've never really had that happen before, but you can see where we're going. So I think it's pretty so far, but we definitely need the darker Highland Heather. And then I will use some stamped off Highland Heather like I did with the Fresh Freesia. So I might just go over a little bit more and then do a stamp off. So it's going to look much fuller than our other one. So I can just, and I kind of want a little more height here in the middle. I just feel like it's missing a lot of height. So I'm just going to stamp off, and I just added that height, which gives it that beautiful cascade. So what do we think of this one? Now I'm thinking that the bottom actually isn't big enough stem-wise, but it doesn't really matter, I don't think. I'll bring it up nice and close so you can see. So you can see the individual bits. I think it looks quite good, although I wouldn't mind that kind of bit here, so I may grab that and do that again. Oh, thanks, Cindy. Okay, so there you go. That's a little better, kind of mirrors both sides. A bit darker, but do you know what? Real life ain't real. A little bit more stem. I don't know how to do that. Like, I'm going to test this on a piece of paper because I'm not sure it's going to work. And while I'm happy with it, I don't want to ruin the stem bit, right? Just put a bow. Oh, Jane, perfect. I will put a bow right there. Genius. Genius, genius. Okay, now we're looking for a sentiment. So this is kind of offset. So I was kind of thinking a sentiment in this area. Now, big hugs works well, but what about sending love and best wishes? I think this is going to be my favorite out of here because it's all occasions. And it's just going to work with everything. Yep. I'm just going to have to find appropriate ribbon because I do have a very small ribbon stash, which means my colours are very limited. Sending you love and wishes. And for this, I'd almost want to go Gorgeous Grape. So you can see how that will go nicely here, but maybe this will go nicely here. Then we'll have room for the bow. It does, and I'm a sucker for mixed font. Like, seriously, like, you've got me at mixed font. Now, are we missing? No, the Fresh Freesia's there. I'm just, thinking in my head, I feel like I may have gone overboard with the Highland Heather, but the Fresh Freesia is just there and it gives that gorgeous base colour. But I think I might just stamp the sentiment in Fresh Freesia because then that will bring back the Fresh Freesia. And then, do I have Fresh Freesia embellishments without using the fine shimmer, which, sucker for and love? But yeah, I know I've used this before, but I've got to remember if it's actually straight or not. I didn't even try and get that straight. That was terrible. Absolutely terrible. Okay. So I've got to tilt down. That's fine. I can tilt down. I'm just not thinking this is... That's pretty good. Probably not perfect, but good. Okay. So we have some choices. I could use Pool Party, which we worked out in the other day's video works really, really well with Shaded Spruce. So we could use Pool Party, and I could reuse the Pool Party Grow Grain ribbon, or I have the crinkled ribbon, which is the Celebration one, which is Pool Party. So, or I have the gold and vanilla, but I have no vanilla in this because I think my plain white will get a little lost. Oh, I love, we've got lavender here. So I've got this one, which I think is a more appropriate sizing, like, because this is thinner. And then I've also got this one, because I'm thinking I need to use ribbon to cover this base. If I use twine, it's not doing what we need it to do, if that makes sense. I'm thinking this one is a little too big. So what I'm going to try and do, although it's beautiful and I love it and I have used it, I just don't think it works spatially for this card. I don't have any pretty peacock ribbon, and Stampin' Up don't have any thinner white ribbon like this. I implore Stampin' Up to get thinner white ribbon like this, but, and then I could colour it whatever colour I wanted. I could add colour to this actually. No, that's going to slip out. So just thinner, yeah. Agreed, Margaret. I'm glad you're on my wavelength. Okay. Let's pull more of this ribbon so I got something to play with. And I am popping this through the back, not losing this one, and pull. But I twisted which bit I need. So this one's nice and flat. This back one is now nice and flat. Winning. So that's what I do. I just play with loose bows, and then I just keep pulling. So I don't want it super huge, but I don't want it like super teeny tiny. So this one, I kind of want to twist it a little bit. Have this one at the front, so you can manipulate it a little bit. So that there is going to look gorgeous. And I can always use some glue dots to persuade things to sit how I would like. So I'm actually really happy with the size of my bows. Going to grab my ribbon scissors, snip this off the roll, somewhere about there, and just roll this up. I do have another roll of this, so I'm not worried that I'm very much at the end of the roll. Thank you, Ida. I think it looks pretty as well. Now, do we need, I do have some fresh freesia embellishments in here to bring out that fresh freesia a little bit more. Now, those ends aren't perfect, but neither am I. I'm so happy with that. My chair is playing with me. And I love the greenery. I think just the greenery coming out. And I think I possibly could have done like 3rd generation stamping, but I'm happy seeing that greenery. Okay. So we're going to need a glue dot to adhere this. So what I do is I go, apparently this has ink on it. Persuade this glue dot to Pretty Please with Sugar on top. Come off. Jeez Louise. Now I want my bow to go there. And then I am going to squeeze that on. Perfect. Lovely. Although I can see just a few little spots, so I'm just going to try and roll this up close So sometimes if you want a smaller glue die, you can just roll this up. There we go. So same amount of glue dot, just a smaller size. So thinking just down here as well. Now that is sitting a lot flatter. Now, no bow is going to be perfect. Now, if I swear I had them out before I was doing a embellishment search. Here we go. So, bless you, Owen. The tinsel gems, these come in fresh freesia. So, these will be perfect just to have a little few. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, that one's come off. It does not have a glue dot friend, but that's okay. So, just grab this here and a little friend. So I like that. And then I'm even thinking, do I just leave these do I leave them? Hold on, let me have a drink. Hello. Hello, Julie in Penrith. I have no idea what just happened to my throat. Hello, Jen. How are you? Don't mind me while I feel like my voice is breaking. I think 2 little embellishments there is plenty enough. We've covered our spread of lavender, which is great. Well, I think this little blue friend is going to get very lost. Right. So, pop these in. I am not too bad, despite the fact my voice is just gone for some unknown reason. But I'm doing good. Now, we need to find card bases. And I'm thinking, because we've used so much white, we've used quite a lot of colour. Where's my other card base? That I think I just want to put these on crumb cake, because I think they will look amazing. I'm doing okay for time. We're not rushing, but I am just slightly... Oh, and I knocked you. I'm so sorry. I'm slightly just going to clean up, just because I can and I will. Okay, put that block away because it's got nothing on it. I have one crumb cake here, so you can see how it just grounds it. I've not lost my love, but I haven't used crumb cake as much as what I should in recent times. So let's grab... I'm actually going to put this tester one back because I can get 2 card bases out of this, and then we've got one for later. Okay, I do not know how I just got that on my hand, but anyway. And if it doesn't want to stick, maybe it should just go in the bin. Perfect. Okay. Make 2 card bases and we could be done. I'm here going, oh, do I want to add blending to these cards? I want to go add, but I also want to show you, what about black? Julie, we can look at black. I find black incredibly harsh, but I shall try it just for you. So this is not a card front, but it is black. I personally like the crumb cake. I think it just adds a little bit of lightness. So that's a black. I will still go ahead and cut this because, or score and cut, because I will use it regardless. Ooh, Nicole, too dark. Okay, Margaret. That is a great idea. Help put you to sleep. So, Julie, I need to know which, I'd like to, just curiosity, know what you prefer. Because I can show you both. Look, if anything, if I was going dark, I would use Gorgeous Grape. Because that'd just work. But yeah, I think because I haven't used any black in it is the reason I'm not wanting to go black, where if I had have used a black sentiment in it, which kind of isn't normally my go-to, I would happily have used it. I don't know, I'm sticking with this, girls. My shaded spruce is too far away. Actually, I do have garden green because of what I was playing with earlier. The garden green doesn't look too bad. I don't have a shaded spruce one for this one. It doesn't look bad. I just like, and what you could do is add a small mat of green and then put it on this, but I don't want to trim this down because I could take a little bit top and bottom, but I wouldn't want to take any more width-wise because I think I've got my alignment really well. Yeah, fair enough. Yes. Yes, pool party would also look good. Yes, do not disagree there. It's just something and really crumb cake technically should go with everything. I'll say technically it's very, very easy to use. And I know I haven't used it in here, but it's just a beautiful neutral that isn't overly heavy. Now I've just got this darker bit in my paper here, so I'll make sure that this is on the back. I know I'll probably cover it, but just in case I don't, I'm just going to put it on the back. It is Pool Party Donna. And it does just, I would never thought of putting Pool Party and Shaded Spruce together, as I said in my Tuesday video, but they work so well. So tonally, I think they are quite similar. But I do love that. Oh, Siri's listening to me. How rude. So I think you'll be seeing my Apple Watch back unless I break out to these as well. Don't know what was going on. It was very itchy and very annoying. And that's why David, my husband, has lots of different watch bands because he does react as well. Yes. Ah, right. What do you mean by the setup? Do you mean the glass mat? Because glass mat is an amazing perk of joining up at the moment, and I keep on forgetting to talk about it. New demonstrators can opt to get this mat, and there is a silicone crafting tray and a cleaning cloth. You can get all of that for free in your starter kit up until the end of February. So I'm loving working on the glass mat. Or, Nicole, were you talking about my... Oh, Ali was. Yeah, I love it. I can't write on it. So I do just put a pad. I do just put a pad here. And then write. I find it very hard to write on the glass. which I find funny because I had glass over my desk, my childhood desk. So I'm trying, I don't know if I could write on that desk or not. So that is the card done. You could definitely add some blending to this card, but we are finished. How did that happen? And look at me going all simple. I feel like this one is less simple because we've done some extra stamping and stuff like that, but very, very happy. And I did get out a new glue this morning because I pronounced the other one completely dead, because it really, really was. So my temptation of using the designer series paper, I fought it today. I really, really did. But we've only used 2 stamp sets, 2 lots of embellishments, and 4 ink pads. So I will go through, 5 ink pads. So our first card with the plain sprigs of lavender, we have used Gorgeous Grape and Highland Heather. For our second, our bunch of lavender, we have used Fresh Freesia and Highland Heather. And for our greens, our first one uses Garden Green. And then our bunch uses Shaded Spruce. So this is all the colours together. I know these are completely faded, but the names are right. That's okay. That's okay. I will leave it alone for a little while. I will blog all of these cards. Yeah, it does, Sharon, it does. Thank you. So they're those. The stamp sets we use. So for all of our images, we used Painted Lavender. For our sentiments, we used the matching Perennial Postage. Both of these also have dies. This is the postage stamp style dies, and this cuts out all the bits. I think there's only 2 stamps. No, 1 stamp. This is the only stamp I have not used in this set. I have managed to use all of these images. I'm pretty impressed, not today, but over the 5 cards that I've made with this suite. So our final finishing touches. So these are our purple. I don't want to lose this. Okay, so these are our purple fine shimmer gems, so I used that on this card, and then I used our tinsel gems, and this is the 3-pack. So you get Misty Moonlight, Fresh Freesia, and Lost Lagoon. But the Lost Lagoon actually goes really nicely with the Shaded Spruce. So keep that in mind, because this, I know, and Lost Lagoon goes quite green as well. So they are our, look, not too many, 2 stamp sets, two embellishments, and our 5 colors. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Thank you so much for joining me. If you need any more information or any help with purchasing, please don't hesitate to give me a message and I will happily help. Yes, thumbs up would be great. And I've had a couple of people contact me and go, I'm not getting notifications. The more you interact with me via thumbs up, comments, thumbs up and comments, and even sharing, the more we will come. Hello, Virginia. Sorry, I'm just finishing up. Go back and watch a replay and you can see me make them. What was I saying? Yes, the more you interact, whether it be on Facebook, whether it be on YouTube with your liking, commenting, all of that, the more I will come up on your feed and the more likely you are to get notifications. So is there a bell button anymore? Not in the video, but if you go to subscribe, there is also a bell, and that's for notifications. So make sure your notifications are turned on, and you should hopefully be able to find me. Next Tuesday, I am going to have a pre-recorded video for you. It's going to be a bit of a tip video, so it won't be card making, but I will be back here live next Thursday with you all, and enjoy the tip video on Tuesday. I hope it refreshes some memories, or if not, you can share it with a friend to help them. So have a wonderful weekend. I hope you enjoy some crafting or catching up with friends, or even better, both, and I will see you next week. Bye.